My name is Reid Yobe. There is something that I forgot to tell you when I recorded my video titled Lamentations of Zimbabweans Living in the Diaspora. So I am going to talk about it in this video. One of the challenges that Zimbabweans are facing, especially those who are living in South Africa, has to do with the transportation of goods to Zimbabwe. Instead of sending money home to their loved ones, the other thing that Zimbabweans do is that they buy goods and then they send them back home. But a number of people have stopped that. They have stopped buying goods and sending them to Zimbabwe because it's very expensive to transport them. The people who are in the business of transporting goods to Zimbabwe charge a lot. They charge a lot of money for one to transport goods from South Africa to Zimbabwe. It's now far much better to just send the money to the people so that they can buy for themselves whatever that would be needed, even though the things are more expensive back home. If you do your calculations well, you'd find out that it's cheaper to send money so that people can just buy for themselves, because if you are to add the amount of money that you buy an item here plus transport, you realize that the money that you'd spend will actually be more than just sending the money so that the people can just buy the goods for themselves in Zimbabwe. I am just sharing this information so that people can have a clear picture of exactly what is happening, especially as far as transportation of goods, so that you will understand and believe when your loved one is telling you that I am struggling to send because it's expensive, very expensive. The people that are in the business of sending goods to Zimbabwe are charging a lot of money, and we cannot judge them. They are the only ones who can explain why. There are places here in South Africa that sell second-hand goods, and at times also there are people who will be having some things that they are no longer using, that they know for sure that if they send home, those things can be useful, but then they end up just throwing those things away or just giving them away, maybe to the homeless, because sending those goods to Zimbabwe is expensive. And like I said, I'm not judging the people who are doing this business. They are the ones that know exactly the challenges also that they face as far as their business is concerned. But we also, the people that are in South Africa, also find themselves at a point where they cannot afford, so the best that they can do is to just send money. But this information can also be useful to the people who are doing this business, so that they can, if they are facing also challenges or maybe their business is going down, they can have an understanding also of some of the reasons why their business is going down, because the people are struggling and they have opted for just sending money. So if they can make adjustments, it will be good. If they can make adjustments as far as the charges are concerned to transport goods to Zimbabwe, if they can make some adjustments, maybe there could be some improvements as far as their business is concerned. But that is if they can make those adjustments. But I did a research just here in Cape Town. I did a research in Cape Town, and there's something that I picked up. there's something that I picked up. The people that are in the business of transporting goods from Cape Town to Malawi, the people that are in the business of sending goods from Cape Town to Malawi, they are charging less than the people who are in the business of sending goods from Cape Town to Zimbabwe. So in other words, when you're in Cape Town, it's cheaper for you to send an item to Malawi than it is for you to send an item to Zimbabwe. Similar item, one item, you take this item to a Malawian who is in the business of sending goods from Cape Town to Malawi, the amount of money that that particular person is going to charge you will be almost half of what someone would charge you, a Zimbabwean, to transport goods from Cape Town to Zimbabwe. And for your own information, from Cape Town, the distance between Cape Town and Lilongwe in Malawi, the distance between Cape Town and Lilongwe in Malawi is 3,335 kilometers. 3,335.2 kilometers. That's the distance between Cape Town and Lilongwe. 3,335.2 kilometers. And the distance between Cape Town and Harare is 2,522.8 kilometers. 2,522.8 kilometers. 2,522.8 kilometers between Cape Town and Harare. So to the Zimbabweans living in Zimbabwe, and you've got maybe your relatives and friends that are in South Africa, you probably want them to buy you something, and they've been dragging their feet for a while. This could be one of the reasons why they are failing to do so. So I am just sending this video out there for people to know the challenges that Zimbabweans living in South Africa are facing as far as transportation of goods is concerned from South Africa to Zimbabwe. I hope this helps someone. My name is Reed Yobe. Thank you.